The World Food Day is a day set aside to discuss and weigh in what they call zero hunger. I see from the people that are sitting here, I can see that there is no sign of hunger here, but there is a sign of obesity. Current administration policy on agriculture is produce to feed ourselves. I think that's key, and it starts from there. And in the process, also create value chains that will empower people, give them jobs. I think in a nutshell, that's the policy of this government. I think we are producing enough now to feed ourselves. And I think there is no hunger in this country. But if you say some inconveniences, yes. Because people, when they talk about hunger in this country, I just laugh because they don't know hunger. Yes, you need to go to other countries to see hunger in its bare form. But if you say, yes, probably I missed my breakfast, but I get lunch, or I missed lunch, I get dinner, that is all right, and it's a little bit better than to have a total hunger. And when you take into consideration, Nigeria is a buffer zone for migration from all of the West African sub-region. They just come and melt into the population. Nobody even recognize whether they are Nigerians or not, probably until they speak. That's the reality of the situation. And the people should appreciate that the migration of some of our people in the West African sub-region to other countries would have even doubled if Nigeria was not providing or is not providing that kind of buffer zone. So, still the policy of the government will be to feed ourselves. I think when the government came out with a rice policy, importation on rice, most people were a little bit uneasy because they were used to importing foreign rice and they did not even realize what they were eating. Probably rice that is expired 10 years, they will come and dump it. Most of our neighbors became a dumping ground for some of this expired rice, and they were smuggled into this country. That's the basis, probably, what was the basis for closing the border. And I think Nigeria tried to make this neighboring country understand our predicament, but to no avail. So the decision was taken to close the border in order to sensitize those stakeholders that are responsible for creating problem for us. And we can see the results. Last week, or a week and a half ago, one of the largest producers of Nigeria rice was in my office. They were discussing. As at the time this policy, before this policy was announced, it was holding nearly 600 tons of Nigerian produced rice just in the warehouse. But within the week, this border closure came into effect. 50% of his stock was sold. And I tell you, the farmers are smiling now because they are getting better price for the rice. And I think so long as these countries bordering us will not respect the protocols on this very important issue of bringing food into Nigeria, as so long the border closure will remain. I appreciate what the country director said about balanced diet, overweight, and other things like that. What I've already made a remark on that, but I can tell you that part of the problem of overweight, especially for elders, is not necessarily the issue of balanced diet. I think some of us just tend to stay put without doing one form of exercise or the other. And so then this problem sets in. But still, I am not averse to advising people on the kind of food they will eat in order to improve their health and also to reduce weight. And I hope as we go along, education will be able to whittle down this serious problem. I always find myself at a very difficult situation when you talk of a balanced diet. I think people think of a European balanced diet that is fested on the kitchen and say you have to eat this, you have to eat that, you have to eat that. For most African countries, balanced diet means filling your belly. That is what is called balanced diet. And it's also contradictory sometimes when you weigh this against increasing population. They say, well, our population is increasing. At the same time, you are saying that because of lack of balanced diet, we are dying. Or we are dying of hunger, but then you are complaining population is going up. We have to resolve this contradiction in one way or another. Much as I would like, and I appreciate what people normally talk of balanced diet, but I always compare balanced diet with what is really, with reality check, really. And I can tell you, food in this country is fairly cheap compared with other countries. In place that I come from, that is Kano, you can fill your belly with 30 naira. Work this out to be against American dollar. How many cents? And if you compare that, it will not feed you in the United States. So we have to be thankful that at least we are in a position to feed ourselves and also to have a relatively cheap food in this in this country. And I think I have been on the tour for 2 days to Gombe State and Bauchi State, and from the report that I received, this year there will be a bumper harvest. There were some problems here and there. Flood in certain areas have washed away rice. In some areas like Borno State and a part of Yobe and Adamawa State, the insurgency has reduced agricultural production, and also the koala birds have inflicted heavy damage on the available crops that were grown. But I think the surplus that is created, that is going to be created in other parts of the country, will balance up of the loss that we make in those troubled areas. So the country managers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will end up with saying that Nigeria would have come to a stage that we will feed ourselves, we will extend our hands to our neighbors to help them. And I am hoping that if we have the Trans-Sahara routes as well as the Trans-Sahara rail that is being considered, food can easily be moved from surplus areas to deficit areas, and most of the problems that may be happening in some of the West African sub-region will be clear. Really, the issue is that of movement of surplus food to deficit areas. That is very, very critical for the West African sub-region, and I think if we can, this mighty project come into rotation, I think we can be able to solve that problem. I have attended many conferences on food security and other things of that sort. And in Nigeria, we are lucky that one of the food security spots identified in the Sub-West African region and also in the African region altogether is here in Kano, the Wano market. This is where you can easily move surplus food from surplus areas to deficit areas. But what we need is to reorganize our markets and the marketing way of doing things. And I think once we can be able to do that, I think we can solve a lot of problems that we are facing with regard to malnutrition and other related issues. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And I wish you success. And I hope that we will see the next year's food day. Thank you very much, and God bless.